Good morning, folks. We're back in my shop today, back on the F600. I've been trying to work on the brakes on this truck for like a month now. I'm gonna go back and show you all of that. But when I drove this truck from Duboc, Louisiana, north of Ruston, back home, the brakes weren't great. And so I got it home and I finally got it in the shop and took the front drums off to inspect them, and there was nothing there. It was a complete delete. It was just an empty backing plate and a hollow drum. There was no internal components. And they had taken the brake line off of the old master cylinder, had two circuits, a rear circuit and a front circuit, and the old booster underneath the cab of the truck. The booster had a hole in it. You could hear it whistling, and the rear circuit was still going to the booster and to the rear brakes. The front circuit, I guess whenever they did the delete on the front drums, they stole that circuit and used it for a hydraulic powered brake booster, not brake booster, trailer brakes. I won't be doing that. When I set this truck up for a trailer, I'll be putting in an electric brake controller. So I put a new booster in, I put a new master cylinder in, I've rerun lines underneath the truck and gotten all the lines back where they're supposed to be, pulled that old brake booster out of the way, deleted a few lines that didn't need to be there for that. And so now I think I finally have all the parts I need for the front drums. And I mean, look at my truck. I've got parts scattered everywhere on the bed of the truck for brake components. So I'm gonna be working on those front brake drums today. Hopefully I can get those completely put together, and then I've got to fill the system up with brake fluid, bleed the brakes, and maybe we'll finally get to see this truck stop. So here we go.
What do you need me for?
You might need the impact. Or maybe just dike that line right there, and then I can pull it out.
I can't dike it.
Why?
It's way up in there, and it's still. Pull on it. Pull it down to you.
I'm trying.
Well, hang on. I can't get a good reaction on it.
Huh?
I can't get to it good.
Oh.
Grief. All right. Hang on. I got something to work on.
All right. There we go. Deleted. Okay. Now I'm gonna come out and I start, I guess, assembling a brake line, huh? Huh.
All right, now I need you to go under there.
Ow. All
right, right here. There's a bulkhead with a line. I need you to grab that big nut.
All right, try that. Ah, came off. Here you go.
All right. I gotta get that off. moving. Hey!
Alright.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Cool. That's one side of the equation. That is a totally different size. Do you have a one? I think it's a 1 inch.
No, the first one I gave you was a 1 inch.
Don't talk back to me.
This one that I already put back up.
Why are you talking back? I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I cut it when I probably shouldn't have cut it.
Oh, the nut?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I might have borked that up.
Well, finish cutting it. Get it out of there. I'll take that hose with me and find another nut that fits it, huh?
Well, the nut's on the bottom. I'm cutting the top. Like, there's the nut for the other one, so your hose should fit this nut.
Right.
And I cut the top off to try to save the nut.
Oh, well, we just need vice grips on that.
Yeah, we need something.
Well, then don't cut it.
Well, I don't know if you're ever going to get the nut off.
Oh, okay.
I need a grinder that's not
Give
going
me
to...
a battery then. Here, hold that.
And a good light if you got one.
You're asking for a lot.
It don't feel good when somebody comes to your shop and wants to play with all your tools, does it?
Yeah, you ain't bothering me none. It's just your demanding nature that's bothering me.
Oh, come on now. Sweet little old me. Can you move that out the way? Because I'm fixing to throw sparks all over myself. I want to mitigate that as little as possible.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Where did that flat tip go? It was right there. Look.
See, I'm not even. But the top of the bolt head's still kind of in there.
Ah, I see what you mean.
So now we need like a grinder to just grind that until it comes off.
Yeah. Let me see this. Let me get where you're at.
Gladly.
Hey, give me my die grinder. Where's it at? There it is. Oof. Maybe. All right. There you go. It's out.
Cool.
Interesting. Kind of dished that out a little bit, but
Let's take a break for a minute.
all I was doing was holding that line. All right, folks. So I saw a guy that was straightening out 1/4 inch line. And you see I got this roll of 1/4 inch line that I've got to straighten out so I can make new lines. So this fella took a 2x4, drilled a hole in it, and he'd use that to pull his line through. Boing.
Do you have a vise around here?
Yeah, right here.
Here, let me pull you feed.
Okay.
Oh,
That does pretty good.
that's not terrible. That is not terrible.
Let's go some more. It just straightens her on out. I don't know how much we're gonna need.
I don't know. I mean, it's got a little bit of droop, but boy, you can
Yeah, we can work with that.
work with that stuff.
Maybe we ought to climb under there and take a measurement before I lop that off, huh?
Yeah, I would.
Well, we know we're gonna need to kink the end and do a curly Q.
Yep.
We can go ahead and do that.
Yep.
And then we can measure.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Here's my little kinker.
I wouldn't kink the end yet, unless you're gonna kink it kind of far back, because you need to have room to slide your deal on and crimp.
Oh, yeah.
So you can kink it, or you can kink it back here. And when we say kink, we mean do not kink. Oh yeah, look here, like this.
I got it backwards on my.
Like this. Watch.
Roll that around. All right. We got a 90 on it. Now we need to make a corkscrew.
Yep.
We need to 90 it again, and then.
It doesn't matter. However you want to make it. Let's see. You get it stick. Yep. You want it sticking out just a little bit, everybody. You don't want to flush it up, because once you
See how it's poking out a little bit?
Yep, that's going to make a good flare. And remember, always put your fitting on before you flare, or else you have to cut your flare off and do it again.
Yep. And there's your flare.
Good deal. Slide your fitting up. It works. Make sure it goes inside there. Perfect. Excellent. Now we got to do the other side. I don't know. You're woggling around too much.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
There, it spilt my ice water.
All over my tools.
Alright, and that's how you flare out a flare. And then you make sure that this fits on it good. Oh yeah, that's gonna be beautiful. And that'll go in the master cylinder side.
Where's it? Oh, it's down here. Cool, it already got tight. What happened? I see inside all your fittings. You see how it's got that little, like, cone sticking up? That's to fit in that flare. Makes a nice tight seal. Yep, thread's on good. Not sticking on nothing. Lovely. All right. Rear brake line. Go ahead and just stick that back on there. Now that can go.
Here, you may feed while you get under there.
Probably so.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna hold this. You get under there, and I'll help you. Oh, getting it behind that power steering pump might be an issue.
Yeah?
Yeah, but let's just try it and see. I think we can get it.
Okay. All right, where you at?
See me right here?
Okay.
I'm letting you feed. I'm just holding it up for you.
I'll just kind of wiggle it through there. I can't see what I'm doing.
Do you have a 7/16 line wrench? Oh yeah, you should.
7/16 is the, no, I got that. That's the one I have for the fittings. I need to know what size the coupling is.
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 7/16.
It's this size?
Oh no, it ain't neither. But 1/2 inch is too big.
What's the other side?
9/16, which is way too big. Like a 1/2 inch will probably work. Yeah, I'm sure it's metric. It's probably a 12 millimeter.
Oh.
Here's your 7/16 back. Here, use this 1/2 inch. Just remember that you might have to come back and tighten them up.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of room up here to do what we need to do. So
Yeah.
if you want to do what you need to do down there, put it wherever you need to do it, and then we'll make it fit. All right, send her home.
All right.
All right.
There you go.
Yaxie! You got her?
That's going my way, slowly but surely. I mean, I am able to get half a turn at a time, so that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now I can get the line wrench on it. All right, brother. Right in zone.
You got her?
Yeah. Yay! All right, here, you can have this back over there. Set them on that table, please. The lines are run, man. How about that?
How you like that? You're gonna need to catch a bearing in there.
Yeah.
Can you pull it out, the bearing out now?
Yep.
Okay. Set it in your bucket.
Yep. One, two, three. All right. Well, if you'll let me have that chair, I'll start putting the brake together.
Yep. First, you need to
Clean all that
little
off.
grinder and clean. See this pad here?
Oh, yeah.
This pad
Yep.
and this pad. There's 6 of them.
Yeah. And polish them up.
Polish them, and then
Grease
put
'em.
light grease on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's first.
Yep. Yeah. To give the pads something to ride on.
Yep.
Pads, shoes. You know what I mean.
Whatever. Pads, shoes,
Pad shoes.
shoe pads. Don't bother me.
I'll wipe out some of these cobwebs. Do me a favor.
What's that?
On the other side of the truck, right there's a blue ratchet strap.
Ratchet strap.
Yeah. Grab that and them 2 shoes on the back of the truck.
Are you telling me that you ratchet strap those shoes around that thing
Yep.
and then install all your stuff?
Yep.
Well, you're smarter than you freaking look. Because I've done rear brakes a lot. And I've never thought about putting a ratchet strap around them.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
I bet it does. Good grief.
Well, I struggled with it about 20 minutes before I thought about the ratchet strap.
As you're supposed to do.
Oh, you know.
That one will go on the front.
All right. So first I'm gonna put my pins in and then I'll strap it up. I'll put my front. Where's my? Here we go.
Hang on. Let me come around and help you. strapping that stuff. Good grief. I'll never do another brake job without a ratchet strap.
I'm telling you, man.
I
It's
got the pad.
super handy.
Ooh, it's... Ow!
What happened?
A force ply bit me.
Oh.
And then I knocked our stuff all kind of off.
Off kilter. Yeah, once I get this one on, then it all can go a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, hang on. Kind of off kilter. You got it?
Got it. Now, all right.
Let's see if I can pick all this. Yeah, I just jumped over.
Oh. Yeah, I had a horsefly get me earlier too.
Right on the back.
Oh yeah.
He bit me in the back where I couldn't do nothing about it.
Right in the back fat. Ah! Oh. All right, I'm gonna loosen the ratchet strap. I'll do 2 pins and then ratchet strap it. That and that.
Hang on.
And I need my arm on that one.
Before you do that,
What?
you need to mount your slave cylinder.
Oh. Probably right.
Yep.
Probably be easier.
You can leave the one on,
Yeah.
but I would take the other one off.
Okay. Yeah, because I can just kind of fold that like that. All right. Oh, what do I need? I need this.
Pull it back out. Hopefully you can get that sucker out of there. I didn't think you were gonna get down on it, but everything you had. What is that? Oh, that's the...
It's this.
Leave it.
Let it eat. I mean, it all is that line, I
It's
guess.
all holding, right?
Yeah.
It's all holding that line. You got these two tight? I thought you broke one in there.
No. No. I broke the one that stood coming off of there. Okay. The other one's tight.
Okay. Here, you need these next.
Yep, that's in there. I am going to need those. Alright. And that's going to go like that. Alright. Now then, this.
But you got to put that other
This.
funky little thing on.
I gotta put the arm on. Where's the arm? Set that over there, please. So the arm's gonna be my... Did I really do that? I did. I need the spring, not the... Alright, so... That. And this.
I think it's going to be up like that.
Yep.
Hang on.
Yeah, I know. Okay. All there?
You got way too much slack, I believe. Okay. Oh.
You all right? I know. They were getting me earlier too. There. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so. Now then. That gives. That one. What?
I wonder if that one being smaller.
It looks like it's the exact same as those.
Does it?
Yeah. That to that. Now I need my rod. There. All right. Sap sucker. Yep. There we go.
Right, now push this up like it's supposed to be, because
Yep.
that one needs to push in.
Yep.
There you go.
Now. Yep. And this weird little doodad and that orange spring are next. Now. Oh yeah, it sucks. Push in on that, would you? See, and I missed. I did that about 6 times.
All right, let me show you.
You got a trick?
Yeah, look, don't get them. Get them.
Needle nose?
Yep.
Okay.
No, not needle nose, them. That's what you want. That's not needle nose.
Oh, dikes.
Dikes.
Okay.
So grab the way down here, where it. Yep. Now, just pick it up and pull it over that one.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Cool. All right, so that one's there. Now, this is still floppy enough that you can just do that. Now that's hooked up.
I think it goes more like that.
Well, it goes however this makes it go.
Okay. Now you can get your dikes and do the same thing. Well, I always do it with dikes.
Yeah, but that little spring's not super.
Okay.
There you go.
Then you got that one.
Yep, and then we got the last one.
There you go.
And there it is. Now the other brake is put together. How that?
Yeah.
Pretty cool trick, huh?
That's nice.
After fighting with it a bunch of times, I was like, I gotta do something to hold that down.
I've always just fought with it.
Yeah. All right, so, like we can put
now we gotta do
we got
brake line.
that brake line. Yep, sure do.
Okay. I never did cut off another one of them things. So
Do what?
You're gonna want to cut off one. So
Another fitting?
Yeah.
I got one in my hand.
Okay. This one turned out better than the last one. All right, Sharpie.
Right there.
Sure. All right, can you cut and flare that?
Yep.
I got a Sharpie mark on it.
I see it. All right. I'll clean the threads up a little bit. Where you ain't having to fight it as much going back in there.
We did tighten that big nut on the other side, didn't we?
Big nut.
This one?
Thought so. We'll double check it.
I think I did tighten it because I had to kind of smoosh it down. I need these and I need that this. And I don't need these.
Yeah. Big flat jaws. Let me hold one of them. Let me hold the top.
Sure. Hold the top if you want. I got it.
Okay.
It's easier for me to do it.
Okay.
I need that 7/16 line wrench and that other 7/16 wrench.
7/16 and 7/16.
All right.
Oh, no. There it is. Here and here.
All right. That's tight. Well, it's sufficiently greased.
Okay. So
Pull these off.
no. I'm going to pick that up and you're going to put that one in.
Oh. Okay. 'Kay.
All right. Big washer.
What? You like that?
Well, that's jank.
Yeah, that's what they had in there.
I'm gonna look for cotter keys right quick. I'm pretty sure I've got a pack of them. Rather than reusing that junk.
I hope my window's up in my truck.
Yeah.
Ow!
Sorry. You see that steering wheel's adjustable?
Cool.
There's 2 nuts.
Let's go for a ride. Does this really go all the way down?
I don't know. I hadn't tried to force it.
Oh yeah.
Power steering would be awesome. Maybe I'll get to that.
Stop.
Stops.
Hey.
I mean, to be fair, Kim's nice car is rough on this road.
Yeah. Still sliding the back end?
I think that was the front.
Was it?
Yeah.
Where we going?
That way. I mean, the seat's nice. And I guess that's the saving grace in these old trucks.
All right, get going straight and then apply your brakes and see if it darts one way or the other.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not really.
Okay, all right, good.
All right, so if that bridge is an intersection, and I want to stop this rig.
Yeah, she stops all right. Was that like hard down? Or you just...
And that was, I mean, I was mashing on it pretty much all the way. Oh, I was reading a thing the other day. Some guy was talking about these old medium duty trucks. And people were talking about highway speeds and braking, and dude was like, to be fair, any of those medium trucks, as soon as you get off the accelerator, they're gonna bleed in speed pretty rapidly.
Yeah.
I think we'll go up here and turn around in Rio Rojo's parking lot.
Oh, you're not gonna make the block?
I mean, I guess we could.
Whatever. I mean, you done passed her now. I'm not driving a truck with brakes, right?
Man, being able to stop this thing's pretty nice.
Next is steering.
Next is power steering, baby. That's coming soon.
We could do the Prius steering.
I'm thinking about it, honestly.
He said go ahead. Thank you. Ain't nothing but a gearbox under there.
Yeah.
You could tie it in.
Right. I'm just going to replace this shaft with that.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out how to turn it where it's kind of, the motor's kind of tucked up under the dashboard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know? Dude, seriously, I couldn't get more than 45 out of it from Ruston. Seem to. Except the fuel gauge. I think the sending unit's bad.
Well, folks, it looks like the maiden voyage worked out after we put brakes on it.
Yeah.
What you think, Barrett? How you like it?
I'm happy with it. It stops. I'm actually getting more more speed out of the old girl. We got 60 miles an hour heading to DeVille and back. And I couldn't get better than 45 unless I was going downhill between here and Ruston.
Well, there you have it, folks. we got brakes on the old girl. Now, I don't know. We'll have to put her to work.
Oh, yeah.
Well, folks, we love y'all. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
God bless y'all.